We're back with another Eastasiasoft showcase, and with all the titles we have to share, spring 2022 is shaping up to be one of our busiest seasons yet. This time, we'll start with updates on some of our biggest projects, and then we'll share new release dates for games scheduled to drop in the months ahead. Are you ready? Let's get started. Ahoy, mateys! First up, we've got brand new gameplay footage for seafaring JRPG 7 Pirates H. In this swashbuckling adventure, you'll take command of a motley crew of monster girls as you travel between islands in search of legendary treasure. Traditional turn-based combat, voluptuous 3D visuals, and booby training mini-games are sure to make for a spicy romp through uncharted waters. 7 Pirates H is setting sail on Nintendo Switch in spring 2022. Physical editions for Nintendo Switch are available for pre-order from online retail partner PlayAsia right now. Monsters of horror and classic fiction fight for the night as Omen of Sorrow slashes its way onto new platforms, complete with revised story content and intense cross-play online multiplayer. Choose from a dozen iconic characters with diverse movesets and combat styles, from menacing werewolves and vampires to fan-favorite Lady Gargoyle Radaganda. Omen of Sorrow is coming to Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Steam. Physical editions for Nintendo Switch and PS5 are now available for pre-order from PlayAsia. Classic brick-breaking action gets a cute and cuddly twist in Pretty Girls Breakers. In this classic arcade-style action puzzler, take the role of a twin-tailed fighter wielding a beam saber. Strike incoming balls to destroy block patterns above you, all while avoiding enemy attacks and collecting power-ups. Across more than 20 challenging stages, you'll need to adapt to new blocks and enemy types. As stages are cleared, new outfits will be unlocked for your lovely companions. Can you collect them all? Pretty Girls Breakers busts onto Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 March 3rd. Next, we've got an update on the release of Splash Cars, an isometric indie racer where you and your friends race for freedom of expression by painting the drab streets of a neighborhood and restoring color to everything in your wake. Splash Cars races onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms on March 9th. We've also got an update on saucy side-scrolling action-adventure Wife Quest. In this pixel art platformer, you'll take the role of angry wife Mia, who's just trying to keep her beloved husband out of the hands of naughty monster girls. Wife Quest journeys onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms March 16th. Low-poly run-and-gun action game Thunder Kid Hunt for the Robot Emperor is coming to consoles. In an alternate future, war has already ravaged much of the continent when a rogue AI rebels against its creators and gives rise to the Robot Empire. As the heroic Thunder Kid, you'll have to run, jump, and shoot your way across a variety of hazardous 3D environments, from forests and caves to cliffs and cityscapes. Take down enemy bots and massive bosses in a unique blend of retro style. Thunder Kid Hunt for the Robot Emperor explodes onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms March 23rd. The adorable dog-loving Ayo the Clown is making the jump to PlayStation and Xbox platforms. One fateful day, Ayo's pooch, Boo, mysteriously goes missing, and it's up to you to help get him back. Ayo the Clown is a side-scrolling action platformer inspired by genre classics, enriched with vibrant 2.5D presentation and imaginative designs. As Ayo, you'll jump, slide, stomp on baddies, pick up useful weapons, and much more. Like all good adventures, you won't be on your own either. Ayo's world is full of friendly people and interesting creatures willing to lend a helping hand. Ayo the Clown leaps onto PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S this spring. A cutie in a maid uniform prepares to tackle her dirtiest job yet. In puzzle ball adventure Marble Maid, you'll roll around a larger-than-life estate and clear away dust bunnies plaguing each room. Chase down and eliminate at least 3 dust bunnies and roll to the goal before time is up, and you'll clear the stage. Marble Maid offers a hardcore challenge that makes you work for its naughty unlockables. Fill a gallery with saucy images as you progress through more than 50 stages across worlds themed for different parts of the mansion, from living rooms and kitchens to bathrooms and darkened halls. Are you willing to get a little dirty to get the job done? Marble Maid rolls onto Nintendo Switch March 31st. Blast off into the darkest reaches of space in arcade-style vertical shoot-'em-up Zwarp. When an experimental starcraft disappears on its maiden voyage, it falls to you to locate and retrieve its black box. This mission will take you into a hellish sector of deep space, where you'll have to survive waves of demonic foes and massive boss abominations. Utilize different shot types and charge up your killer special capable of wiping out everything in your immediate vicinity. Zwarp launches onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms in spring 2022. Tile matching action gets a brain-teasing twist in Pretty Girls Rivers. In this fast-paced puzzler, you'll need to select pairs of tiles similar to Mahjong Solitaire, but instead of having stacks to clear, Rivers is all about patterns, obstacles, and racing the clock. All tiles are revealed and easy to see from the start, allowing you to strategize and avoid getting trapped. Quick thinking combos will earn higher scores, but if you want to enjoy the game more casually, you can switch to easy mode for hints, shuffle assists, and more. And of course, there are plenty of pretty girls to keep you company along the way. Pretty Girls Rivers comes to Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PS5 in April. Trapped inside a room full of screens is a pair of hands that can predict the future. Ask a question and draw the runes, and these hands will unveil the forthcoming. In dystopian cyberpunk visual novel Divination, you are the diviner, an enigmatic fortune teller using ancient runes, even as advanced technology surrounds you. Converse with clients to learn their stories, then arrange the runes they've drawn to decide the responses you offer. Good or bad, these answers hold the power to stir the fate of humans and robots alike, to change the outcome of this tale in meaningful ways, to deal in death or help your clients avoid it. Divination arrives on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms this spring. Suit up for a story-driven shoot-'em-up experience unlike any other in Wings of Blue Star. As mankind faces the remnants of a mysterious artificial intelligence, it's up to trainee pilot Aya and veteran ace Zarek to investigate the resurgent threat against free space. Combining elements of traditional side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups with HD presentation, Wings of Blue Star is both familiar and modernized, accessible yet challenging. Multiple ships, weapon upgrades, and intense bullet hell gameplay drive a deep narrative with dialogue choices and multiple endings. Wings of Blue Star blasts onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms in spring 2022. In naughty action puzzler Neko Secret Room, there's all sorts of mischief to discover behind closed doors. Sneak into your photographer friend's room and find out what she's hiding. Neko Secret Room is a naughty action puzzler where you have to solve grid-based brain teasers to hack into a database of saucy photos. Select pieces of each image and swap them around to restore the hidden scenes. In addition to picture puzzles, you'll find other interesting activities in your friend's room, whether it's playing darts, dancing, or going through her wardrobe. Neko Secret Room sneaks onto Nintendo Switch this spring. And last but certainly not least, we're excited to share that The Sorrow Virus, a Faceless short story, is coming to consoles. Follow the journey of Wyatt, a young man stricken with an illness from an early age. On the verge of death, Wyatt's parents administer a paranormal substance known as the Sorrow Virus that prevents his soul from passing into the afterlife, instead falling into purgatory, where he can heal and return to life. But every time Wyatt comes back, his illness returns more quickly than before. As Wyatt, you'll navigate haunting environments in first person, solving puzzles and discovering clues to unravel this disquieting tale. With 4 endings in sight, which one will release Wyatt from this never-ending torment? The Sorrow Virus, a faceless short story, arrives on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms in spring 2022. And that does it for this Eastasiasoft showcase. So what do you think? As always, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you playing all of these exciting new indies as they fill the months ahead.